Oh boy, we've got a good one for you right here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but they pick up the foul in the process. 2 shots coming at the line.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
And he can't get the first one. 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Mobley grabs the board.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Denver. Now here's Jokic. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Johnson on the wing. Back to Murray. Jokic. Right side Brown. Goes back up. Yes, on the jumper.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
The first one falls. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Now here's Harden. Brown grabs the board. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Brian, back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Harden. Denver getting their last shot to go. Then Harden with the jam.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Jokic in the post. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Mitchell misses. And here's Denver. The drive by Murray. Pass to Johnson. Now Jokic. Good D by Mobley. On the wing, Strus. Hits a three-pointer.
Matt Strus shot ready off the catch. Pretty.
Outside Murray. Now here's Jokic. Down low. Out to Gordon. And again, it's Denver missing. Cleveland leading by 3. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside Brown. Pass to Gordon. Denver moving it around. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Wade. And he can't jam it through.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And here's Mobley. Brown with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break.
Oh, wow. Incredible.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Out to Gordon. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Harden. Here's Mobley. Uses the glass on the layup. Mobley's got his second basket.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Now here's Jokic with 2 seconds left. And the layup is up and in.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Here's Harden. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Valanciunas who brings up the ball for Denver. Trailing by 8 to the middle. Good D by Mobley.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Pass to Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Strus. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. BA?
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 31.
Out inside. And here's Valanciunas. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Now Mitchell. On the wing, Strus. Back to Mitchell. On the wing, Strus. Outside Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And here's Strus outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Strus has got 9. More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
They get back on track. And he takes it up and lays it in. Najee's got his first basket.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
High post, Valanciunas. The Nuggets need to get one up. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Now into the lineup for Cleveland, number 20, Jalen.
Cleveland leading by 11. Three-pointer, Harden drills it from deep. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
Nuggets trail by 14. It's Najee, high post. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Strus. To the inside. Here's Tyson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
On the wing, Strus. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Allen, left side. Clock at 6. Spins. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And he gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Number 8, finish shooter.
5 ticks left in the second quarter. Strus with a deep three. And so it's Cleveland up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Cleveland. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Strus' shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Doris, if you want the definition of a solid NBA player, Max Strus fits the bill.
Absolutely, BA, and there's a couple reasons for that. First and foremost, his competitive toughness is on display nightly. The guy never gives up on a play. You can ask him to guard up a position because he's got physical strength. He's a fearless knockdown shooter, and if you give him any space from three, he's going to catch his rhythm and have a big night.
Pass to Johnson. From downtown, it's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
This guy is absolutely deadly from deep. Cameron Johnson, corner three.
Allen a screen. Inside. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 16.
Wow, incredibly quick feet of Aaron Gordon. This guy excels at seeing lanes to the rim and taking advantage. Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Back to Schroeder. Pass to Allen. To the left side wing. And stolen by Brown. Gordon, left side. On the wing, Brown. The three is up. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Good on the second one. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And the defensive player of the year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Shot clock at 5. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Cavaliers lead by 11. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, B.A. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Brian, back to you.
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. .149 left in the third quarter. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Tyson. Gordon brings the double team. Back to Schroeder. Cleveland working the ball around now. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
And here's Jokic. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here.
Your Cavaliers. Number 1, James Harden.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
And Murray drops them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Outside Schroeder. Outside Harden. Four on the clock. To the paint. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Here's Murray. Whoa, Murray getting it done in tight. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Right side Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Allen. Misses in close. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Cavaliers on top, up by 11. And when we return, we'll get the and 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Murray. Oh, Murray with the soft touch.
What touch by Murray. Such a skilled scorer.
Tipped. On the wing, Strus. Offline with a three. Nuggets trail by 9. Outside Johnson. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland leading by 9. A shot by Merrill, no good. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Murray on the attack. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Hardaway into the lane. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And again, it's Denver missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Harden. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Valanciunas. And he hits it from 9 feet.
Well, I think it makes their offense so much more effective when Valanciunas can knock down those face-up jumpers. It draws all those bigs away from the cup.
Strus outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a 3. Ooh, it misses. Nuggets trail by 11. Now Valanciunas. Shakes him. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Strus outside. Allen a screen. Harden outside. They set the pick. He launches. Cleared away by Valanciunas. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 11. Now Valanciunas. Allen rips down the board. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the legal screen is set.
Outside Valanciunas. Yes, sir, it's good.
Well, doesn't allow himself to be rattled in the least by the aggressive defense. Jonas Valanciunas shows his strength and composure to power up and through.
Free throw drops for Valanciunas. Cleveland leading by 8. Mitchell outside. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Valanciunas. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Cavaliers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for James Harden.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Fade away. Randall can't hit. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Now here's Curry. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
For three, Randall. Here's Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Now here's Curry. For three. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And stolen by Porzingis. Right side, Butler. Outside Curry. Up again. Outside for Butler. The three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Porzingis. Now Moody. Back to Porzingis. Oh, he misses the dunk. Down low. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer. Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play.
Strong interior move, aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Moody on the wing. And the three-pointer goes.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Pass to Randall. And stolen by Green. Porzingis sets a screen. And here's Curry for three. Another three for Golden State.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Gobert on the high post. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Highland. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Warriors lead by 7. And here's Curry for three. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 13 now.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
The drive by Randall. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
Warriors. Draymond Green. 2 shots.
No good on that one. So he comes up empty at the line. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Green, a screen. Curry. Oh, a special move before that shot. 15 points in the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Gobert on the high post. It'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
The rebound by Shannon.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
You know, one of the things about Kyle Anderson that's so valuable is his versatility. I mean, he's somebody this team can rely on to chip in and make a difference out there in a lot of different categories.
Green, a screen. On the wing, Green. Butler surveying the floor. Pass to Curry. Anderson pulls it down.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Guys, back to you.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. On the wing, Curry. The 3. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
And Minnesota with possession here. A 12-point game.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Pass to Shannon. Got a piece of it. Butler with a steal. Now here's Moody to the paint. Left side, Green. Outside, Butler. Right side, Curry. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Pass to Curry. The swim move for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Porzingis. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Here's Reed. Back to Conley. Five to shoot. It's Anderson on the wing. Goes up at the strike. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Warriors lead by 16. Curry surveys. Inside. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Shannon. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. On the wing, Curry. Green, a screen. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 26.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Back to Reed. It's Anderson on the wing. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Green.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Curry. And a nice finish on the layup. Curry's got 13 points in this quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.